All right, thinking about tackling that coast-to-coast ride across England, we're diving deep into sustrans.org.uk and some first-hand accounts to get you ready for an incredible cycling adventure.
Jesus! The that?
Expert speaker, if someone's got this epic journey in their sights, what's the most important thing they need to know right off the bat?
You know, it's amazing how many cyclists call it coast to coast. But really, C2C stands for C2C. And that's not just a small detail. It totally changes how you picture the whole thing. Forget coasts. We're talking dipping your tires in the Irish Sea, riding 137 miles, and finishing, get this, in the North Sea.
Wow, C2C is a game changer. Now I'm picturing that salty spray at the start, Indy finish. And sustrans.org.uk, they're like, the C2C experts.
Oh, here we go.
That always
Well,
the show.
you do a dance, Craig. Do a dance.
Listen, pass me the camera. You can do it.
No, what? You can walk towards the camera. Be wild, be feral, and be free. That's the motto for today.
There's the shot.
Just adjusting myself, man. Just adjusting myself.
Dave, get the pump out your pants.
Well, this is it. We're just heading towards the start now. I've already lost the bike lock. My knee's done in. And Craig shit his brains out. He falls over. A pivotal moment. Oh, I need to back off now.
Is it not wide?
Yeah. That's me knee. And we're off. Try to get Craig in there. I don't know what kind of angle this is. Have you been messing about with the camera? Oh, you had it on that stupid zoomy in thing? Oh, that's it. That was the end of the cycle track. What the hell? We've already been overtaken by 3 pensioners on electric bikes. I've no idea where we are, but it's beautiful. Time to go uphill. Oh, Jesus. You have got no idea. Craig's having an issue because he's got flippers for feet. They're hitting off his saddlebag, and that's his excuse for stopping 14 times up the hill. Fun, they said. It'll be fun. Right. Craig went missing half an hour ago. He's finally arrived. I've collapsed, busy having a cardiac arrest to the side of the road. The hills are brutal. And here's our extent of the first incline. Craig, what you doing, man?
Covered in it.
You were complaining last night. Well, that's it. We lasted, what, half a day, and Craig's gone his own way. This is more like it. This is gorgeous. Right, Craig, where have we gone? Because Craig knows the route.
There's a village shop there.
Yes.
Snickers in there.
Craig went his own way, didn't follow the guide.
There's a sign on the
And I've been here half an hour waiting for him.
Don't get me started. I'll be here fucking 20 minutes before I got for about 60 mile an hour come down. My brakes are on fire.
There's a little shortcut through that little...
Variety they've packed into those 137 miles.
Variety might be an understatement based on what I'm seeing. We're talking everything from those nice leisurely paths to like hardcore off-road sections, and all doable in anywhere from, get this, 11 hours and 50 minutes to 45 hours. Now, I'm not built for speed, but that range has got to be about the terrain, right?
Got it. And that's a big reason why Sustrans recommends doing the C2C west to east. Think about it. Gentler climbs and longer downhills. Makes a big difference when you picture those fully loaded touring bikes, right? But hey, if you want a challenge, east to west is totally doable too. Your adventure, your call.
I can feel myself tackling those climbs already. This isn't just a bike ride, it's like a journey through 5 completely different sections, each with its own vibe, according to sustrans.org.uk. So let's break down leg number 1, Whitehaven to Keswick. Expert speaker, take us there.
All right, picture this. You're in Whitehaven. It's this charming harbor town on the Cumbrian coast. The first 10 miles are a breeze. You're riding on a well-maintained path, perfect for getting those cycling legs warmed up. And then you'll find yourself cruising along these quiet country lanes, and suddenly, boom, you get these glimpses of the Lake District Mountains. Talk about a postcard moment.
Okay, Lake District Mountains, you had me at Lake.
You alright? I spied a battery. She was far too happy.
Gearing and brakes. They're your best friends on this section, especially on that Fangsbrow descent. You want to make sure you're in control so you can enjoy the ride down. And speaking of the ride, don't forget to soak in the beauty of Windladder Pass. It's the first big climb, followed by this fantastic descent into Keswick.
Sounds like a reward worth pedaling for.
All right, on to leg 2, Keswick to Langwethby. The sources are hinting at a whole new world, scenery-wise. Get ready for a big change. This part takes you through the Eden Valley. It's gorgeous, but it's not just the scenery that's different here.
Ooh, I can smell that's funky. You can go down there, can you? Oh, that's nice. Anyway, tea shop. I'm not sure whether we're gonna make it. I'm bouncing off the walls. Oh my god.
You don't look very lively.
Mm.
Do you think we should get up and go for a bike ride, maybe?
Go f yourself.
Jesus, what's that?
We've just left the B&B, which was fantastic. It is miserable. It is wet. It is raining. Morale's pretty rock bottom. My legs aren't working. But hey, Craig said this would be fun. Oh, whose stupid idea was this, Craig? Whose stupid idea was this? That's the kind of car I've got, and he's just thought it was Rona coming to rescue. Is this another hill? Battery bikes next year, mate. Batteries. Oh, I'm doing a wheelie. Did you shout free tea and coffee?
I did say free.
I'm sure I heard free. I'm sure I heard free. See, I would have felt, knowing that I could have done it, I would have felt disappointed had I not done it. I know I've left him behind and I feel bad about that, but I'm pleased I just powered through it. Nah. He'll bitch on and then he'll punch us later. I think that is Craig. Come on, Craig! You've done it, you see?
You know what I'm thinking? Cycle down the bottom and walk back up again.
You just loved it that much.
The phone will be out.
Well done. Sense of achievement. Don't forget, before we go, you need the photograph.
You've been here for an hour, so...
2, actually. This is our 5th cup of tea.
We haven't been here that long.
No, we honestly haven't. Oh. Hardside Summit, and who's made it? Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkin and pea heads.
The Adventures of Pumpkin and Pighead. That was far too easy. You'll hear a scream! I've got no brakes! Ah! Yeah, the state of my brakes! I seen a big lad with an attitude problem come past. Bloody hell. There he is, I can see him in front now. My brakes wouldn't allow us to stop.
You know what would be lovely?
Cornetto.
Just a bucket of water hideout. It's like freezing.
Well, funny you should say that, but
I hear a stream, but I don't want your stream.
I was going to say I need to urinate. This hill is so steep. I've got both my brakes on. I've had to walk down because I couldn't stop myself. So I'm not chancing this. How gorgeous is that little house? You can see it just down in the middle of the toilet block. And just to see it, Craig's coming along now. Stop some Red Bull and food. We've luckily this guy over here has got a bike shop, and now I do have brakes. I can't believe I've got brakes now. You seen that? Oh, is that what it is? Yeah. Don't worry, Craig. There's a hill. Absolutely fantastic having brakes. It's very much across the moors at this point. Across the middle. Oh shit. I only do top and bottom gear now. There's only a uphill and downhill. Apparently with them glasses on, these glasses, which I love, but I look like Harry Hill. So I'll have less of that. Big lad's behind somewhere, but I'm not being cruel. I've got a bad knee, so actually walking's really sore for me. So I tend to just put in an easy gear and pedal up, and then just when I get to the top, I'll just hang on for him. Oh. That's it, you're nearly home. Oh, home? Jesus, is your nose leaking?
Oh man, I'm dripping.
I don't want to come out of bottom gear. Oh Jesus, you have no idea. Hill after hill. I did that. I'm ready. Flies. I do my bloody head in. So that red bit there is where you're most likely to have a cardiac arrest. That's what that is. Geez, I've sat down. I don't think I'm going to get back up. Go on, Craig. Go on, Craig. I was when I was coming up, and they were just kind of. They were going for my ears, and I was the same.
Oh, they love my right ear. Until I done this. I was like, bitches.
And I was the same. I was screaming at them because I was in the middle of nowhere. Will you just off?
I was like, if you want a drink the next one.
See the seas that way, and I'm sure that went up there and has stopped to show me which way it is. He was hoping I was going to fly past. That's the psychopathic, sadistic bitch he is. There he is. No, don't. It's just Craig. Don't run away. I know he's ugly, but he's harmless. He's harmless. kind of lost, sort of. It is. Well, these are gravel bikes, so let's put that aspect to the test. Yeah. Turn left at the sheep. I'm sure we're lost now. Oh, kidding me. As lost as we are, it is beautiful. And weather's on our side, so let's try through the middle. Oh! Good shoe. I dread to think, is it? That's not a path. Oh, and the path disappears. And it becomes, I don't know, it just goes in different directions. Jesus! That? Don't ever give Craig the sat nav. I think the one to the right looks a bit more. Oh, seeing that? See, that one looks
Miles of this shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, my bike made it.
Where the f are we?
Fucking hell.
Ah.
C2C, no? We're ramblers.
I don't know what app you've got on that phone, but I hope you delete the when we get to the hotel. Oh, thank God he didn't see that. Must get tons of pass and trade for this hotel we're off to. I'm not even sure this is a path. Straight across to that jutty out rock and then turn right, apparently. Oh yeah, this looks fun. Well done. Oh! Oh! I found the sign. You see? Anybody watching this is not the coast to coast. Are you absolutely positive? It's not a mirage, is it? Craig's just getting excited because we've found a road. Wow, look! Tarmac! Are you sure it's right? Oh dear, no. Is it down? It just says that, you know. I don't want to come back up this hill if you're wrong. You what?
You haven't seen the way that we just came down.
Where have you come?
Across the moors.
Oh, you haven't come down the road?
No, that would be the sensible option.
I know a shortcut, and that was 3 hours ago.
I've been waiting for
Hours! You take your time in the shower.
He's buggered off. He's pissed off.
Oh.
Go downstairs and have a brew pipe. I'm looking there, I think there's his shorts.
Right. Craig, ask yourself, is this normal?
It wasn't worth it, to be honest. It just wasn't
Is this
worth it.
normal?
I've got cramp. I've got no feeling in my hands. I thought, oh, I'll get a good jump scare on video. And
Oh, is that what you were doing, the jump scare?
and your reaction was, oh, I've got no feeling in my hands. Got cramp.
Is that what you were doing under there?
Fuck. Oh, God.
What the hell? Are you
Cramp.
naked?
Well, pretty much, aye. Should have had me balls out. Oh, fucking hell.
You're mental. You are mental.
Oh. Let's give us 5, will you?
Oh, the beginning of the last day. This is the last leg of the journey. Craig's gone AWOL. But it's going to be a nice, easy, leisurely ride today. This is what we've been working towards. The day of downhillness. So all the way more or less from Consett to Tynemouth is pretty much a well-deserved downhill.
leaving the rugged beauty of the North Pennines and entering the industrial heartland of northeast England. But that doesn't mean you're sacrificing scenery. Imagine this: sweeping moorland views, remnants of mining history, and even some cool artistic encounters.
Sustrans.org.uk called this section a journey through time. And they weren't kidding about those art installations. Tell me more about those.
Well, one of the highlights is gotta be the Waskerley Way. It's this traffic-free path that just winds through this incredible landscape, and it's dotted with these amazing sculptures. And then you've got the Hounsgill Viaduct, which is just this incredible feat of engineering. It's impossible not to be impressed by it. And finally, you roll into Consett. It's a town steeped in industrial history. It's such a fascinating contrast to all the natural landscapes you've experienced so far.
From mountains to moors to mining history, this route has it all. Which brings us to that final push.
It's a moment you won't forget.
I can practically feel that sense of accomplishment already, and that sea breeze too. But, it's really hitting me that the C2C isn't just about the destination, it's about the whole experience.
Exactly. It's that feeling of freedom you only get on the open road, the friendships you forge with fellow cyclists, those moments where you push yourself to the limit, and the stories you collect along the way. Every pedal stroke is a story waiting to be told. And you never know who you'll meet out there. Sharing advice and encouragement is a real sense of camaraderie.
And speaking of camaraderie, the C2C has had such a positive impact on the towns it passes through, right?
It really has. The C2C has been amazing for cycling tourism in these areas. It brings economic benefits, supports local businesses, and really shows off the beauty of rural England.
And speaking of support, let's talk resources. Sustrans.org.uk is the ultimate planning tool for this journey. They've really thought of everything.
I couldn't agree more. Their website is like having a C2C expert in your pocket. Detailed maps, lodging recommendations, they've got it all to make your trip as smooth as possible.
They even have info on supported rides, which is fantastic for accessibility. Because honestly, 137 miles, however you slice it, is no walk in the park. And Sustrans is all about responsible cycling, I noticed, a disclaimer on their site.
And rightfully so. As much as we're all about embracing adventure, safety and planning are absolutely essential. Before you even think about packing your panniers, you need to be realistic about your fitness level. And don't forget, the weather in England, well, let's just say it has a mind of its own. Packed for all types of weather.
Words to live by. But with the right preparation and that adventurous spirit, the C2C is an achievable dream. And speaking of dreams, before we wrap up this C2C deep dive, is there anything really unique about this route? Something most cyclists might not realize?
For all its popularity, the C2C still has this wonderful sense of tradition. It's not uncommon to see cyclists dipping their back tire in the Irish Sea at the start. Kind of a symbolic gesture, something cyclists have done for decades. A simple act that connects them to all the riders who've embarked on this same adventure.
I love that. A tangible link to the C2C's past. Okay, listeners, we've given you the route, the resources, and hopefully a serious dose of inspiration. Now go out there and create your own C2C adventure. We'll be right here, ready to hear all about it when you get back. Until then, happy cycling.
Taxi, mate. You're getting a taxi here. That's all I can imagine.
Amateur. And you call yourself a professional cyclist.
I didn't call myself that at all, mate. I don't know what you were thinking there.
On the roads and you get beat with a fat lad.
I beat I. After all that, after all the voiceovers, of me whining on about Craig, miles behind, he was in front. Right and then right again. This is the way we don't come when we do it the other way. No, you have to dip the tyre, don't you? Or else the whole ride doesn't count. That's it. We're literally finished. I'm saying it doesn't count if you don't put your foot in the water. Just remember, the front wheel's unlucky. You are? Oh, don't tell us that now. I thought it was back wheel to the front. Oh, for God's sakes. Does that mean I have to do it again?
No, you can't.
The last day is such a breeze comparison with the first two. Now we get to cycle home. He's destroyed. Craig's destroyed now.